Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in with Elevate with Shantae. So today's video is going to be about feminine care, hygiene, and healthcare, and just some different tips and things, how I take care of myself and whatever helps you, and my multivitamins, anatomy, food, and all everything like that. Okay, so what I want to share with you guys is my loafer brush. I know this is so like cheesy, but literally you can get this brush anywhere, like the dollar store, Dollar Tree, it doesn't matter. Um, basically it's just available wherever you can find loafer. But anyway, so with this brush, I also use a washcloth, but I use this brush because I'm on the floor. Like I said, I'm in healthcare. I'm on the floor constantly, 12 hours a day, at the most so far. And it's been crazy. Like, it's been so crazy. So, I mean, with the running around, I'm sweating. I'm constantly sweating under my arms. And it's just like, I have to put on extra deodorant and things like that. So when I'm like coming home and stuff like that, I just need, a good healthy balanced wash. So with this brush, I use under my arms. So with the buildup from the deodorant, my arm takes a lot of cake of buildup of deodorant and things like that. And I want to make sure, this brush helps definitely with the scrubbing. Oh my gosh, all the excess infection, bacteria, all that is just gone with this brush. I also use it for my feet as well. But in between my toes and things like that, hard areas where it's hard to reach, where the washcloth, it doesn't really give it that good exfoliating like cleanse. So this brush is your number one go-to, recommended for me. And I also want to share with you guys my pure Venus shave cream that I use when shaving. It's so good. It helps a lot with the natural glowing. It makes my skin smooth. I don't have that dry crack feeling after I shave. Or if I use like another shave cream, this like pure, like it's a number one girl too. Like, definitely, girl, you gotta get on it. But with that being said, so also I want to actually get into vaginal care. So when taking baths, I know I'm not sure if you guys take a lot of baths, but I love a shower, but I love a good bath because especially after, a hard days of work and things like that, I need to relax my muscles because they're tense all day. I'm sore, I'm on the floor, running around like a crazy animal. um so when I come, home, I need somewhere to relax and just, be able to cleanse and just heal my body naturally, in the tub. So my tips for the tubs, I know I used to take a lot of baths when I was, before I got into like healthcare and things like that. I wasn't really into self-care and things like that. So I do recommend cleaning the tub out first. Definitely, ladies, clean the tub out. And I know, you have to be careful sometimes with after you clean, the extra residue left from the cleansing chemicals can still be left inside the tub. So just make sure that you're extra cleansing, using a lot of water to flush out the tub or just rinse out the tub thoroughly good. That way you're not sitting in like extra residue or whatever, like still sitting from when you just cleansed the tub. So, and also before I sit down, like, I have a whole rundown. It's crazy. So I have a whole rundown. So after I cleanse the tub, I know this is TMI, but I'm hoping that it can help somebody just like it's helping me. So I take like a bird bath and things like that. I wash my whole body before I actually run a whole tub of water and sit down. So that way, I'm not cleansing my body and sitting back down in that same bacteria that I just literally cleansed my body from. So that typically decreases your chances of any infections like left back on your skin, bacteria. And also anything that can, easily go back up into the vagina. Because us as women, we have to be extremely careful of what we use, like feminine products, hygiene, and down to all that stuff, because it can affect our pH or, throw off any kind of other problems that you may have or whatever else is going on down there. We don't want to add to any more fuel or extra. We don't need all that extra stuff. So basically, I wash, take a whole bird bath, again, cleanse the whole tub out, and just finally rest and relax my body in a nice warm bath. And also, you have to be careful of the temperature from the actual water, because I know and I've read some information in regards to too much hot water can lead to like getting rid of like some of the good bacteria or something like that if it's too hot. But I know I like a good hot bath as well. Like, so, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend or act like, I'm perfect, but those hot baths on cold days, like, perfect. And just relaxing muscles, and I use my pure Epsom salt, I have my bath bombs, I have all that stuff, trust me. um but yeah, just making sure that you're watching like the pH balance, and the bacteria, things like that, and you're not getting too much of bad bacteria. Okay, so just moving on to another something else that I picked up in late. I want to say I tried it last year. So I got into basically vaginal steaming. So that's been great for me. I love how it's like so natural, pure. The lady I go to is really nice. Um and also just how she like prepares like the warm steam and the herbs and whatever else is just in the warm water. So you just sit on the pot, and everything just rises up with the steam, and it's just like cleansing all that stuff out. I know it's really good for BV yeast infection. It's really good for balancing pH, any if your pH is off balance. And also if you have any kind of infection or whatever's going on, infertility, you know, um, bad periods or anything like that, or anything that may be, uh, just causing, like, maybe if you're having like just some irritation from sex or anything like that, or whatever's going on, it's like there for you. It's prepared, and it's pretty much everything that balances it out. It's a natural, healthy cleansing detox, and it's great. I love it. I've been doing it every month. So next month I'm gonna try like the infertility steam, and it also had like a lot of extra herbs and medicines. Well, not medicines, but a lot of extra natural herbs and things like that, and just to cure whatever else I have going on. I really don't have that much going on, but I know that it's been good for like just a natural cleanse for me every month. So basically, yeah, that covers it for the vaginal steam. So I noticed when I started getting my vaginal steam, so my thighs, I know this is too TMI, but my thighs are really big. They sweat, and like basically it's dark down there. Not too crazy or scary, but it's kind of hard when you have like oversized legs or whatever. It's hard to get that air through to breathe and things like that. And honestly, I want to basically point out, so like just being careful. So I know if I can't get to a vaginal steam, I always try to make sure that I am basically getting some kind of good bacteria in, whether it be grabbing a yogurt drink, or just basically going to my vaginal steam. Like I always have something back to back. Like if something, I'm waiting for something, if I can't get to that, I'm gonna move to the next thing. I'm gonna use whatever I have. I'm gonna use any kind of resource, to help and cure whatever's going on with me at that time and that moment. um so, and basically, with the vaginal steams, they've been helping a lot. I started vaginal steam because I used to honestly get a lot of BV going on, and then yeast infections, because I would wash too many times in a day. And all that extra soap build up, it wasn't thoroughly cleansing in the right crevices and places and things like that. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how many times you wipe good or whatever like that, it's always something, left that you didn't reach, or something, when you were rushing, or you just gotta go, or whatever. It's always something lingering. But so with that, I always on it. Like, I'm always on it. Like, I need, this, and that. I have everything in my bag, like literally, or whatever. If I can't get to a vaginal steam or anything like that at the time. So I'm always like prepared and, backed up and things like that. So, and I know, moving on to vitamins, some vitamins have helped me where, I take a vitamin C, a vitamin D, and yeah, so mostly those are my important vitamins. So, the multi has every vitamin. I just need that extra vitamin C and that extra D, because I'm always on the floor and my immune system is steady going. I know sometimes I barely get a break or a chance to eat or drink anything when it's so busy. So you have to make sure that your body is like fully equipped 100% to perform mentally and physically on the floor at all times. In healthcare, I say in healthcare because I work in healthcare, but it's really in whatever you do. You just have to make sure that your body is 100% equipped for whatever you have that's going on. So basically when I can't get to and honestly I take gummies because for the gummies they work faster for me than the actual oral tablets. I've tried the tablets as well. I've tried basically everything. But for the gummies they work better for me. I think solo because I'm chewing it and they absorb better and quicker in my digestive system, being as so that they're a gummy for me. So those have really helped me, and I notice if I don't have those on hand, I always have a backup. I also do I was about to say vitamin. I also do vitamin shots as well. So I go to like a vitamin drip bar, and they do like all these IV incisions with multivitamins. They do, excuse me, I got time. They do the shots, injections. I get the injections inside my gluteus maximus area, and that is the butt. So yeah, they're like butt shots, but they're like vitamin shots. But yeah, they help me faster and tremendously. I notice like once I get those shots, I'm like moving, like I'm like an energized, like a human being just moving again. So like yeah, those have helped me tremendously also. And yeah, so I definitely recommend vitamin shots. Just make sure you have it doesn't even matter what kind of vitamins you take. It doesn't matter if they be oral, chew, swallow, tablet, whatever, injections. Just make sure that you're getting your daily dose of recommended injections that you need for your body, prescribed by your doctor, or whatever you feel that you need for your body to perform 100%. So like because I know for me it's a lot of trial and error, and that's how us females are, or anybody. You have to, keep testing things, what works for my body, what doesn't, and what's, righteously gonna make my body healthy, or, what's gonna move for me. So basically, yeah, with vaginal care. So I try to keep down bacteria, any kind of infections, anything that can help, or anything that can stop or harm me from performing my tasks at hand, excuse me, on a daily basis. And basically, so yeah, that's all I have basically. If you have any questions or concerns, I'm gonna put out more videos on self-care, health videos, and feminine care. Well, I kind of had already did like a feminine care. So that's basically all I have for today's video. If you have any questions or concerns, you can go ahead and leave it down in the comment box below. And do not forget to like today's video and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. Thanks y'all, and have a great day.